Hey, it's Cathy. I know we all love Chanel classic flaps, but I think it's time we venture out and try new things. In this video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite unique Chanel bags. Let's get started. The first bag I want to recommend is the Chanel 2.55 bag, also known as the Reissue. This is the OG Chanel bag. So what's the difference between this bag and the Chanel classic flap? Number one, it doesn't have the double CCs. I, like everybody else, love the Chanel double CCs. My name starts with a C. I love any luxury brand that has a C initial, but sometimes you want to be really discreet. And this is one of those bags that when you carry it, you're walking around feeling like if you know, you know. This is how the original Chanel bags used to look. This is actually the Mademoiselle turn lock. Very minimal branding. Another thing is this chain. All Chanel classic flaps have that interwoven chain. This has a bijou chain, which is going to be made out of the same hardware as the rest of the bag. Most leather Chanel bags are made out of either caviar or lambskin. This bag is made out of like a really nice crinkled calf skin. It's a totally different feel. The Chanel Reissue comes in 4 sizes. This is the medium size, which is the 225. As you can see, it's very, very similar in size to the Chanel medium classic flap. I've gone on record as saying the Chanel medium classic flap is my favorite smaller size bag, so I will always gravitate towards bags that are that size. Whichever Chanel classic flap size you love, there's something that corresponds to it. Similar to the Chanel classic flap, it has the Mona Lisa pocket that we all know and love. I think the thing that is special about this bag is it's all the things you know and love about Chanel, but in a non-shouty way. Sometimes I go places and I don't want a bag that screams Chanel, but is very luxurious, and so I think that's what makes this bag very special and different from the Chanel classic flap. One thing I do love about this bag is you can find these in store. Last year I saw a blush pink version at the Saks Fifth Avenue in Arizona when I was visiting family. There's plenty of vintage versions of these bags that you can find, but you can also find this bag new in the store. There's something for everybody. Let me know in the comments if the Chanel Reissue, aka the 2.55 bag, is a favorite bag of yours. So the next unique bag that I recommend is the old mini square. So don't get this bag confused with the new mini squares that are in store. They discontinued this size around 2010. The difference between the old and the new mini square is that the old mini square can fit a phone. This bag is very, very reminiscent of the Chanel classic flap, but the Chanel classic flap is definitely a more rectangular bag. So the old mini square comes in all the same materials that the Chanel classic flap comes in. This is a red caviar old mini, silver hardware. If you see my Chanel top 10 bags video, I talk about wanting a red lambskin with 24 karat gold plated hardware. It's a gorgeous bag. I also want a light blue denim old mini. I think this is one of my favorite Chanel silhouettes. The old mini is no longer available in Chanel stores, but you can definitely find them pre-loved. Unfortunately, they're kind of expensive, but I really think it's worth it. Because of this really thin strap, I think it looks really good as a crossbody. Although the strap of the mini square is very similar to a Chanel classic flap, the drop is much, much longer. What I really like about the mini square is I think it can either dress it up or you can dress it down. In my opinion, the long drop is what gives you that flexibility. The square shape allows you to be a little bit more casual. I've definitely seen them dressed up, but I think that you can wear this in more casual settings than you can wear the Chanel classic flap. Let me know in the comments if you're loving the old mini. So the next unique bag is the jumbo clutch. I knew nothing about this bag until about a month ago when a friend of mine purchased this one and told me all about it. This color is gorgeous. The color you're seeing on screen is definitely the color in real life. It comes in materials very similar to the Chanel classic flap. This is a lambskin. There's also a caviar version. I've also seen patent leather. Chanel hasn't produced this bag in a number of years, so it's not a bag that they make all the time. But I really think it's a bag that if you see it, especially in a color that you like, you should grab it. No one's gonna have this bag. I definitely want one of these bags that maybe like a red or a black. Similar to the Chanel classic flap, it definitely has the double CCs, the flap. It doesn't have an interior pocket. It also has an interwoven chain similar to the Chanel classic flap and the back pocket. I think the Chanel classic flap back pocket is a little bit smaller. This back pocket is huge. You can fit your phone, you can fit parking tickets, everything. The capacity of this bag versus the Chanel classic flap is much, much less. It's definitely thinner than a Chanel classic flap. If you like a thinner bag, then this would definitely be up your alley. Also, there's gonna be days where you don't wanna carry a Chanel classic flap. You want something that has a slimmer profile, then this is perfect. This is a jumbo. I think it would really be cute in a maxi, but it only comes in a jumbo. Chanel has not produced the jumbo clutch in a number of years. You will not be able to find it in stores. This is a bag you're definitely gonna have to look for on the pre-loved market. I've definitely seen the prices in between $3,000 and $4,000 for a good condition bag. I'm looking for one of these and I really think you should be looking for one too. So next up is a Chanel twin bag. Now I will say this bag is super unique. I rarely see bags like this from Chanel, but when I do, I'm super excited. These are 2 extra mini rectangles that are attached. This bag is in lambskin. I do believe there's a caviar version. The two bag compartments look very much like a Chanel classic flap. These bags are super rare. Whenever I see Chanel do either a twin bag or a double bag like this, I'm in love. The two items may not be the exact same, but they're two interconnected bags. This bag comes in silver hardware. The chain is very similar to the Chanel classic flap. The lambskin is interwoven with the hardware. For those of you that are wondering, no, it does not fit a phone. This is definitely a vintage bag. You are not going to find this exact same bag at the Chanel boutique. So this is a bag, if you are interested, I never see anybody carrying bags like this. If you want to be the only person at the store carrying a bag, this is one of the bags that I would definitely recommend you check out. Let me know in the comments if you like the Chanel twin bag or if you own one. So this is the Chanel XXL bag. Yes, it looks very much like a Chanel classic flap, but that's why we love it, right? It has the flap similar to the Chanel classic flap, a very similar chain, except this one has a little bit of padding. This is technically a work bag. The Chanel classic flap has like a Mona Lisa pocket. This one has a bigger pocket in the back. Because it's a travel bag, there's also a version that you can put on the handles of your luggage and kind of just wheel it around. If you're a big traveler, I love that one. If you're more looking for a bag that you're gonna carry to work, I recommend you take this one. It's gorgeous, but it's huge. It definitely holds a laptop. At first, I thought this was a red caviar, but it's more like a calfskin. It's not the traditional caviar or lambskin bag. The XXL bag came initially only in this size. They also had produced a smaller size. This bag was recently discontinued, so if you're looking for it in the store, you're gonna have to source this one from all your favorite pre-love sites. I've definitely seen them on The Real, Fashion File, Tradesy, everywhere. This is the biggest Chanel flap type bag that I've ever seen. I have seen this bag in a multitude of colors. This is the red, there's a black, silver, gold, and a pink. If you are going into the office, think about this one. I'm a chronic overpacker, but if you don't overpack this bag, I think you can definitely wear this bag a number of ways. It's definitely a shoulder bag. I've tried to carry it as a clutch. Let me know in the comments if you're liking the XXL bag. Those were 5 of my favorite unique Chanel bags. Let me know in the comments which unique bag was your favorite. If you're interested in more of my favorite Chanel bags, I'm gonna link my Chanel Top 10 Bags video here. All right, see you next time. Bye.